Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back. Today we're continuing on with our Darkest Dungeon 2 attempt at a Grand Slam. We are in Act 3 heading into the second section, which will be the Sprawl. We just got finished with the Tangle. We did get a trophy in there, so quite honestly, if I want to avoid anything, I can and, well, really should if I want to be safe and get straight to the mountain. We did get a bunch of food items for our rabbit in here, so we're kind of set. If anyone wants to see what I did for the inn stuff at the end of the last episode, I will place a card here, and there is a timestamp in the description of the last episode. You can see all that jazz if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to get right to this. I don't think there's anything else I can really get in the provisioner that I especially want right now. There's a few things that could help. Quite honestly, I think we're good. So I'm quite confident at taking out the boss of the Sprawl. We've done it a dozen times. Let's just head on. I don't need to spend more relics. I'd rather spend them on like a hospital or something like that if we can find it. That one's worthless. That's not good. That's not good.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
At least I have a good plague grenade zealous accusation. Alright, what?
The great cities of man.
Okay, that is something I'm alright with losing. Magnesium rain in this place is not great anyway. So for blinding gas, which has its uses, and quite honestly for giving Boudica a taunt, this is the one I'm worried about. Let's lose Wicked Hack, because I need Adrenaline Rush. Alright, so we can get Unknown to Hospital, which Hospital would let me get rid of rabies. I'm already all for it. And is there anything on Sermenti I want to keep? No, but I can get rid of a lot of bad quirks. So let's do that. Mellophobic is one of the ones that is very top on my list already. Which I think is on Para. But we'll get there when we get there. Desperate Few. Plus flames, plus food. Reynold, really? I mean, I guess he's a kleptomaniac. Minus flames, plus food, plus food. I'd rather keep the flame up. So just plus the one food.
In this world,
6 slime mold. I mean, it helps rabbit. To the hospital. Of course there's a ghoul. Why wouldn't there be a ghoul who's infectious? Alright, we're gonna do this a little weird. I guess these do the same, huh? Yeah, let's double the ghoul.
Steady yourself.
Well, we healed for half. Get rid of the block.
Large.
Get rid of the strength. And get rid of the block to the zealous, which will also burn the ghoul. Or the lost soul. Okay. Slice off. Zealous accusation.
Agony by accumulation.
Noxious blast. Four and 6. So if we toe to toe, and I mean, if we would have hit for one more, we would have been fine. Slice off. He's at 11. Get him a little lower. We could have done an execution. But that's no longer needed. So we'll just have some funsies. Greed.
In this way,
Alright, mastery point for that. Take the goodies. And see what we get. Got some stew.
joints ache.
Got some candles. Curing rabies.
The body requires
Wellness. Let's get rid of braggart. Yep. Okay. So let's think about this. Braggart has actually got its uses. We can then get rid of boisterous because negative positive relationship chance. Scatterbrained could be bad. Pacifist can get him more stress. Book burner. Mellophobic needed to go. And I can't lock in more than one. I don't remember what book burner does, but let's get rid of both of these.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
Hemophiliac isn't going to be bad here, but it's going to be really bad in the next act.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Dentophobic, I don't want the debuffs and the days. And at the pharmacy, triage kits, yes, please. Yes, please. And then that's our money. Now, as long as we don't get some of those back, I'll be happy.
The loathing whispers.
Yeah, this goes into a fight. Alright, we're pretty good here. It's like I can also get the Cherugian.
Though it
I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that one. I do not want to burn the candles. So let's get their relationships up. And we're getting rid of that shaman because shaman plus frenzy could be bad.
A master stroke.
Well, I think we already pretty much did our job there. At worst, I think he'll blind us. Oh, well, I mean, I wanted to hit the pit fighter anyway, so that works. And 40-40, but might as well go for the strike on him. Shaman down. Pummel her. Let's see what we got. Let's also get the Whipper down. He goes down on next. Toe to toe. Good old slice off. Bleed, Vuln. Slice off on the Vuln. Huge amount of damage. We do this, armor break, he has 1 death armor, no death armor, he dies on next. Was it worth it? Was 1 damage worth it? Mastery point, Laden Lantern, not sure I'm going to get much use out of it, but we'll see.
The loathing abates.
From here... Oof. If I go to the unknown, I have a battle which could get me another mastery point. Then I would most likely want to go to the hospital. So hospital lands me at the table, which is another mastery point, which gets me to the caged creature. which gets me something I know I want for the mountain, which would land me at the lair, which would land me at the Oblivion's Rampart. So as long
There's danger on
as this isn't the fight I'm hoping it's not, we're good. And if it is, well, just take it in stride. We're fine. Okay. Because there's two that could be very ugly that I can find all the way up to the mountain, I believe. Which would be the Warlord, which I've done before with this group and wasn't horrible, but I could see where it would go terribly, terribly wrong. And I have not done the Collector since I've been back. And I'm not sure how this group would do with the Collector, if I'm being totally honest.
quickly.
I probably just cursed myself saying his name. Alright, let's get the Mongrel, because it can guard. Don't want to deal with that. Fire Breather goes down on its turn, just leaving these two. Fire Breather goes down, there's no Watchdog. Still has a riposte. Noxious you. We'll do this, get the riposte gone. You're having a bad day. Toe to toe to get dodge, get the riposte. Doggy goes. Alright. Fade to black, you go away. Dog goes. We're good.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
I should probably put on some stuff here as just in case. What's my flame even at? 76. I'm fine on flame. I say as it deteriorates more. We see glory in this Jaws of Death. Fanatic Hater. Yeah, let's make sure Boudica doesn't get hated by Para more. I say as now they're going to be hated. Okay. Well, I see two targets in the back row like usual. So as much as I would like to break from doing this, this seems to be the obvious option each time so I can take like two targets down. Then we'll get the Flayer, or at least try to, because, you know, that dodge.
On to the next.
There's the weak. Oh no, one whole damage. Player goes away.
A simple solution.
Wonder how it feels to be that whipper right now. Yeah, I'd either be going, well, I'm gonna die either way, or I'd be running away. One of the two.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
And slice off we go. They're getting a lot of resist for the fact that they have like 20 to 30%. Alright, mastery point. I seem to get sacred scribblings every single time I come through here now. Alright, so here's the thing. I really should not be thinking about this. Just pulling up everything so I can get a very, very clear picture of this. if I go to the hospital, there is almost nothing for me that I can get or should get. At best, I can maybe get a few more healing items that I might be able to use later, which I have room for to stash. I can then go to the Cherugian's table, and once again, I might get a few healing items that would replace maybe what I'll use, and get a mastery point. After that, I would be going to the caged creature. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, and then I would be going to the lair. Otherwise, I would be going to the Oblivion's Ingress, which once again would be rewarding me with a mastery point. So the fact that either way I'm getting a mastery point is a thing. The only thing about that is the Cherugian's table has a chance, it is not a guarantee, of giving me an item that gives me an additional mastery point, and I think it also for the next area, so I couldn't save it, but for the next region would give me like additional healing per travel or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it's like it does something for the next region, whether it's like healing for travel, healing received, something like that. Or is it like regain on turn chance? It's something very, very minimal, but it's very nice when it kicks in. So that's a bonus point there. But the Oblivion's Ingress has like 3-4 items that if I were to go there, very, very nice things that would be very good on this run. You all saw how good Temptation was on Reynald last time around. The additional like health on Boudica could be game-changing for the boss. So this is actually, I didn't think about that until I saw the Oblivion's Ingress, but that is a very tough choice. And it's basically, do I want an extra mastery point and chance at something that would help in the next region, or very, very good trinket potential? I'm gonna regret this. It's not gonna give me what I want.
The avatars of oblivion, clergy of the spreading stain.
It's not gonna give me what I want. In any way, shape, or form. Because really, what I would want is the stun resistance dark impulse.
Contempt.
And then one of the health ups, or one of the damage ups, or temptation. That's like best case scenario, I think. We'll see though. Maybe I'll get something. But I think I'm guaranteed a Dark Impulse and a like trinket that requires a Dark Impulse. I'm not sure what those are considered. Let's get rid of the block pluses. Burn them. Both got comboed. Wow. Wait. Oh, I see what's happened those two times. I did not realize that this was a thing. So that debuff resistance is resisting the daze. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, so Cherub goes down. We're gonna get one of the evangelists down. That one goes down to Death's Door. Or rather, I guess 1 health, but we can execution it. That's not a big deal. We'll get our taunts back. I was hoping to get the block plus, but I guess not.
In crisis.
Slice off, get the block off. Bleed it? No? Okay. Still blade it. And a 1.
Steady yourself.
And a 2. Priorities have changed. Can I get this one? No. And a slice off. And we win. Yay! Don't suppose this will actually heal. No, never would. 25 crit.
A petty.
Without much damage plussing. Mastery, Flame, Burning Resistance, Dark Impulse. I mean, that's useful for here. And then the Silent Treatment. There's a use there, I say.
The loathing abates.
Alright, and we got a fight incoming. Two fights, actually, because of the barricade. Oh no, you shifted those two. What shall I do? Actually, I can't burn them all because I took it off. This is like one of the few situations I would have used Magnesium Rain in here. But let's get that guy. It's bladed for 10, so he goes down in 2 rounds, so now I can focus everything on the front barricade.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I think we're doing alright, though. Accusation again. Toe to toe. Razor Wit. And barricade down. What you gonna do now, buddy? What you gonna do when we come for you? Red Tusk, Red Tusk? No, that's bad. That was very bad.
Greater threats await those who
Spiked
dare.
Ball. I mean, all of this is very good. Alright, and then this might have her holiness, her ladyship. What's her face? Nope. Because it's area 2, I think, that can start having them. No, they're hastened. Alright. Blighted. Blighted. And both of y'all are having bad days, so I was hoping to get rid of that strength. Well, Smite. Thankfully, she can take that.
But deadly all the same.
That one hurt a bit. We're still gonna let her take it. We're probably actually gonna use that. Blight you. Hey, you're not supposed to go after Reynold.
On to the next.
And then you go down. Smite. An adrenaline rush, dropping our winded. Slice off.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Boudica got the stab heal. And you're down. I mean, nothing else a Snappy Swig could be helpful because we got the other trinket to go along with it. Alright, neutralizing powders can go. This always has a use, so let's see what else we have on board that we can toss. Because we got a lot of junk. There we go. And then, like I said, caged creature. There's no question about how useful this thing is. If I get what I want from it, it rips the boss apart. Okay.
A place of
Ooh, healing self.
inquiry. A monument to a once prestige.
Yep, we're taking combat item. We got Para happy. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. Nonetheless, that's still pretty frickin' useful. That's, depending upon who I use it on, almost as good as a triage kit. Okay, I just gotta finagle a few things. Pipeweed can go away. I just don't think I'm gonna use silent treatment. And then we'll keep those as is for now. And to the lair.
This is a den of absolute evil and wretchedness. Prepare yourself.
They're hastened again. Flag grenade.
The fiend
Oh, it hit the flare.
dwindles.
Oh, they go down. So Reynold, let's get the whipper. I mean, I didn't mean you had to do it in one hit. You want to go 2 for 2?
The work.
Okay then. How is this an ambush? Well, looks like we gotta do things a bit differently. It's still gonna work. Yop the pit fighter. Blight the back row, Shaman goes away. And Holy Lands the Immolist. I think the Immolist is going away. I'm gonna try to blind him.
Squandered.
Blight him. Smack him. Oh no, we were dazed. You smacked Boudica, so he smacks you. And then Boudica smacks him for smacking her. I don't think that pit fighter had a good day.
The unrelenting application of violence yields more gains.
Why is it always the decimal system? We got Charred Litany again. And quite literally the only thing I want there.
The conflagration must be stopped. The librarian must be...
But let's take him out. And damage. Yeah, we'll toe-to-toe for the taunt. Oh no, you crit Boudica. She kind of likes that usually. I had just moved Reynald. Blight. Oh, you got those dodges going. Yop ain't gonna do anything. Toe to toe. You got those dodges back again, huh? There's one. No matter what, here goes the other.
Mistimed.
This ain't gonna go well.
Directed.
Oh, there's more blight. Maybe some bleed? There's some bleed. Holy Lance. Too bad you can't burn. And Revelry. That's fine, that's fine. Get you back in place. Reynald can Holy Lance. Plague Grenade. You're not in a good spot. You got jinxed. Can also yop you. Okay, he's at 6, so let's Inspiring Tune. Smite. Armor Break. Armor Break, which is Blight, and then he goes down. Hero goal complete, yay!
Greater
Finally.
await those who dare.
Alright, take all that junk. I really didn't want the annotated textbook, but you know, I can just toss it. So, textbook, melee skills plus 10% crit if medicinal herbs is equipped, plus 50% from healing skills at first in turn order. Weaken, no. Heat shield, we don't need. Bottle case, we don't need. Hastening history, we don't need. So that makes some room right off the bat. Really didn't use any items again. We have 84 light, so we're honestly doing really well on that. I'm just gonna toss that, to be honest. which leaves me with these. If I have the Charred Litany, I probably don't need the Snappy Swig. I should take that back. Extra burning damage done. I mean, if there were enough of the speed books, I could see switching this out for Heartseeker. But as is, I'm hanging on to a few trinkets, which is taking up a lot of space. I'm hanging on to a lot of stuff, which is taking up a lot of space. I should just do this now. Because if Reynold gets a 6, and I think they roll a die 8, and once I get rid of that trophy, he's going to be rolling a lot higher. I'm just going to get rid of this. Then I need 2 more. This just taking up 3 is not helping. The other thing is I can just get rid of a candle. There we go. I know candles are helpful, but when they're stopping me from progressing, they no longer are helpful if I have other things I need or want for the run to be better. Oh, that's unfortunate that the steel bread got stuck, but oh well. Okay. So let's do this. Flesh warps, melee skills, do less damage, so we're gonna encore. So that's not a melee skill, taking out the back row once again, but not before we Ladon. Just de-stressing as much as possible. I said that wrong again, didn't I? I am trying. I swear, it's so ingrained into how I've been saying it for how long. Alright, he does more burning damage now. Or I can't use it again because it's on cooldown it's round cooldown, not turn cooldown. Now that's range skills. Both of those go down on their next turn. Oh, yeah, still on the cherub, because a lot more damage than it would take. Heal Sarmenti. Do that because of taunt. She has taunt, she can Inspiring Cry. Or not Inspiring Cry, Wreck Chivalry. Slice off. Ooh. I know it's a small chance for it to go off, but I've yet to see that instant kill mechanic. Maybe it can't happen on him because he's considered a boss. Or like too high up on the food chain.
Trapped, held captive by fear.
I think that's still on cooldown. And she's also at 6, so I can use that to pop it down by 1. I thought you went down. Oh, I did that in opposites. Heal for 10, blight for 5 is what it was. Alright, Inspiring. Yeah, Inspiring 2. Then Smite. You're stunned. We can do this again. That gets rid of it. do this again, you go down. Finally. Get your taunt. And slice off. Come on.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Ouchie. So I'm just gonna get the stress down. I know I could have put him at Death's Door there, but I got a little bit of a plan.
The darkness.
So, Encore. Zealous. Armor break. Heal for a bit. Execution. I thought that would be execution. I guess not.
The unrelenting
No burn.
application of
No burn.
yields morbid gains.
And that is what I wanted. Misstep.
The loathing whispers.
Here's a very, very odd thought. She receives 20% less healing from skills, but plus 20% healing given from skills. So plus 20% healing given from her own skills to receive 20% less healing from her own skills? Am I understanding that correctly? Nonetheless, we're changing some stuff around because I can now. And I can make the room.
Haggard, tired-eyed, all are welcome here.
I'm just flying through these areas. Okay,
Fire is lit.
works.
The table is set.
Grand Contour,
Awaits its
sprained
favorite
ankle.
guests.
Ooh, movement resistance. I really want to avoid the Shroud then. Daredevil. Okay. And Cosmic Fearing. 2 mastery points for the goal, which I completely forgot about. Gnarly Knuckles. Oh boy, we're gonna have fun.
Torch is laden.
We're gonna have
Carry
fun
no
here.
more.
8 from the Mastery Trainer. I don't need to do the sluice if it's there. So, Inspiring Tune, Fade to Black, Razor Wit, we have 5. Adrenaline Rush, Rakish Revelry, Noxious Blast. Oh, maybe I do, but... Okay, what are my routes here?
Consider
I
your
only have the Tangle and the Fautier again.
plan accordingly.
So the thing is, if I were to go to the Fautier, I could challenge the Harvest Child for slightly better trinkets for Para, but on the other hand, I could just go to the Tangle, know I can get through there safe, probably could get to the Fautier safe too, but I think there's less Blight resistance in the Tangle. So let's see here. Bleed resistance, secret safe, extra creature dens, and let's go to the Fautier though, extra creature dens, because extra creature dens, there's stuff like extra mastery points, extra disease curing, things like that, so Fautier.
The tainted crop continues to spread
Okay.
its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Repairing.
Plating is patched. The coach stands ready once more.
I want Magnesium Rain up because, quite honestly, that's what we got the build for. Tearing off that for Magnesium Rain now. Tearing off Howling End for Wicked Hack and redoing all of this. Which leaves us 1 mastery point left.
Time before the end.
And if I'm gonna have anything, let's have the extra battle heal on Reynald just in case. And then we'll finish up on the last thing. Okay. Then on Wainwright, I'm thinking I'm changing these out. I know that gives me a little less resistances, but more speed. And get rid of that. Then in items. Oh, first of all, relationships. Does anyone need fixing? Does not look like it. Boudica and Para. Boudica and Reynold. Oh! Resolve! Yay! Why wouldn't you? Boudica and Sarment... you two. Two people now. Really? Please tell me there's a way to remove that. Not that I can buy quite yet. Playing cards. Get rid of those. Okay. Things got a little interesting. Oh yeah, I got the gnarly knuckles. I'm very tempted to put these on Reynold, because he's almost always going to be using Smite now. But what I could do is throw this, because melee on Sarmenti, and then he still has Armory Key, because this hasn't been doing much. Ineffective against bosses, apply and crit 20%. This just gives him extra damage. So now he has 40% extra damage if those stack. Otherwise, there's some weird multiplier there, and Murder Weapon can probably just go away then. Now I can get Meditative Totem. And where's Resolute? I'm probably not getting rid of this. Nope. So I got a few bottles that can't be used on those two. So enjoy. Probably can buy those and use them all on those two then. We can use these to fix them though. Boudica and Reynold doing poetry together just does not seem right. At all. War songs without drums. Are my gauntlets always so heavy? Oh boy. Okay. And then whiskey flasks, just because these are the only three that can drink, and they can probably get perfect relationships. If those two are resolute because I've been drinking so much and these two have been through so much together, these two are pretty much getting hammered. They're best drinking buddies. If I'm in the foe tier, some toxic ichor honestly wouldn't be bad for the boss. Thinking about that, I really would like the wax inoculants for disease purposes. Gonna probably toss the Footman's Grog. And then Wainwright, we're gonna do this, and we're set, I think. As set as I'm gonna be. So next time we're going into the foe tier, and we will pick up from there, I guess. I'm not sure about going into the lair boss. It's honestly not a priority. I'm gonna make the creature dens as much of a priority as possible. So we'll see, and that's kind of my goal for next time. So as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.